I was listening to a talk by Rory Sutherland, the advertising guru from Ogilvy, UK, and he happened to mention this story during his talk. A man went to a restaurant and requested for the specials for that day. The captain announced that they had chicken and fish in the specials. The man thought for a moment and said, "I shall have the fish, please." The captain went back with the order, but returned a few moments later and apologized for having missed out on mentioning the third option. He said, "We also have beef in addition to fish and chicken." The man thought again for a moment and said, "In that case, I shall have the chicken, please." It might sound funny, but this is often how we go about making choices in life. If we are presented with just two options, it is generally reasonably easy to pick the better of the two. But if we are presented with a few different options, 4 or 5 options for the sake of argument, we might even end up picking the fourth worst option simply because it is not the worst option, but it is something that is convenient or something that tempts us. This is how the human brain works, and I thought about this. And I was wondering if it is possible to trick our brains into actually making some choices that work better for us by using this exact phenomena on the other side, where we want to exercise an option or um, perform a certain activity instead of having to choose or buy a commodity. Think about a scenario where you want to get into a routine of exercising for your health. And like most people, I'm guessing that getting into a routine of this sort is tough for a lot of people. And especially if you choose simple options like running, jogging, or maybe cycling, it could be a significant challenge to even get started, and especially getting into a good rhythm with the routine. How about we give ourselves some very crazy options in addition to these simple ones? Maybe, consider signing up for a weight training lesson and put that as one of the options, or maybe even considering something extreme like mountaineering as one of the options that you want to consider. Now, when you consider these options or when you put them down as the possible choices that you could make, the options that you had earlier, which were walking, running, or cycling, start seeming like much simpler and easy to achieve options. And because we are now trying to pick between these options, we might just get down to, say, cycling or running and end up actually being able to achieve a good amount of consistency with one of these options, simply because we now know that we've chosen a relatively easy option as opposed to mountaineering or weight training. Think about it and tell me what you think. And if you think this might just be something that works for you, try it out with something significant in your life. Thanks for listening in, and I hope to see you in the next one.